A lot of bad things could have happened, but I think my work ethic and my dedication kind of showed that, like, well, hey, this kid might have had cancer, but his will and determination and even his skill set is allowing him to be able to compete with these guys. My name is Andrew Jones. I play basketball at the University of Texas, and I'm from Dallas, Texas. Football was my first love, and as I got older, I fell more in love with basketball. My dad has always been like a mentor on the court, off the court. He got into a car accident when I was 9, broke his spine, and was left him quadriplegic. It was kind of hard for him to do the things he wanted to physically with me, and it kind of challenged me a lot to, really understand the message that he's trying to relate to me and not get as frustrated because he can't physically teach me the things that, a father normally would be able to do. My freshman year and sophomore year in high school, I was real small. Freshman year, I was like 5'9". I was on JV for my freshman year. Mentally, it was kind of hard for me because I thought I deserved to be on varsity. But at that time, I wasn't big enough or strong enough to physically match the competitiveness of varsity. I grew like 4 inches my sophomore year, and then I transitioned from being a point guard to playing a forward position. So that junior year, I decided that I just wanted to just dedicate everything to basketball, get as many scholarships as I can, so I can, have a chance to play at the next level. I got a few small-time offers my sophomore year, but it really didn't explode until my junior summer. I'm really family-oriented. I felt like Texas was a good enough distance from my hometown and for them to also be able to come to the games. I had a solid freshman year. I wanted to go pro. I got invited to the combine, but my draft stock wasn't looking the way I wanted to. My sophomore year, I decided I just wanted to come back. I was feeling kind of sick going into my sophomore year after coming back from Australia. I didn't think anything was wrong. I maybe thought I had like just a common cold or something like that. Then my body started to feel weak. I started to lose energy. I couldn't breathe regularly like I normally could, and it was just a dark stage because my body started to change drastically. It was tough. A lot of medicine, a lot of chemo, a lot of bed rest. My doctor at MD Anderson, Dr. Jabor, he really inspired me. He kept me motivated. I lost about 50 pounds. I lost about 60–70% of my muscle. And just regaining strength, regaining stamina, endurance, that was the most difficult and challenging part. I was able to find joy going to this pediatric basketball court that was inside the hospital. And ultimately, that really helped me. Outside the treatments and outside my parents being there, all the support from the fans. Coach Smart used to come visit me, a couple of my teammates would come visit me. The ability just to go down there every day after my treatments, dribble the ball, shoot the ball, did a big number for me. It just kept me motivated. I wanted to do it every day that I could. Basketball has been a real big keystone to me, mentally, physically, and spiritually, so that I can just forget all the negative and just go out here and just have fun. The clearance of me coming back was great. I get a chance to get back with my team, even though I still have to do chemo treatments periodically. Every 3 or 4 months I had to go back and get like an IV in my arm. I could have lost my scholarship. A lot of bad things could have happened. But I think my work ethic and my dedication kind of showed that, like, well, hey, this kid might have had cancer, but his will and determination and even his skill set is allowing him to be able to compete with these guys.
What about the moment you actually returned to the court?
There was 2 moments. One moment, I subbed in with like 30 seconds left, and it was fun. I got a standing ovation. I did all that I could in a small amount of time. But then that following year, first game of the season, I scored a career high. And it was probably the best feeling ever in my life. I always wanted to score 20 in college. Them 2 moments were the best. I've grown just a lot of humility, a lot of empathy for others, and not everything in life is guaranteed. Just live in the moment, live where your feet are.